They hate us. They absolutely despise us. And frankly, I do not blame them. If I rooted for any other team in this league, I would be sick to my stomach right now. I would be writing angry letters to the commissioner. I would be screaming about salary caps and competitive balance. But I do not root for another team. I am Dodgers, and you are Dodgers. So the only thing I feel right now looking at this new rumor is that old, familiar arrogance mixed with relief, because the front office has not stopped. I thought we were done. Seriously, after winning 2 straight World Series titles, after breaking the hearts of Toronto fans last October, I thought Andrew Friedman would take a vacation. We already signed Edwin Diaz to lock down the 9th inning. We already brought in Kyle Tucker, the best player on the open market, to patrol the outfield. The bank account has already exploded. The role of the league's biggest villain is already ours, but apparently that is not enough. Now comes this rumor about Freddie Peralta, and this is the one that is going to make rival fans' heads explode completely. It is not just about signing free agents. It is about cannibalizing the league via trade because we can. Hector Gomez dropped the info. According to him, the talks are intense. The Dodgers are pushing hard. We are talking about one of the best pitchers in the National League, coming off a career year, potentially leaving Milwaukee. And here is the detail nobody is paying enough attention to. His contract. Freddie Peralta is set to make just $8 million next season. $8 million. That is lunch money for our current payroll. That does not impact the luxury tax in any significant way. That does not impact the luxury tax in any significant way. That does not impact the luxury tax in any significant way. This is actually a move of financial efficiency disguised as a super team flex. But before we go further down this rabbit hole, I need to hear from you. If you are tired of apologizing for rooting for a wealthy team, hit the like button on this video right now. We did not choose where we were born, but we choose to embrace the ambition. Subscribe to the channel if you want the raw truth without the fluff you get from traditional media. Here we talk about what is actually happening. Back to Peralta. Why does this make everyone so angry? Because it proves that money is not our only weapon. They say we buy championships. Okay, we spend billions. That is true. But to get Peralta, we are not using cash. We are using the farm system. We have prospects. We have assets. We have one of the best developmental systems in the league, even while winning everything every year. That is what drives rivals insane. We spend like the Giants used to spend, but we develop players like the small market teams have to. Is it unfair? Maybe. But I remember the years of mediocrity. I remember trusting rotations that fell apart in September. I remember watching seasons end because we had zero depth on the mound. So I am not going to cry for the rest of the league. If we can get an ace for $8 million and a few prospects who might never reach the big leagues, you make that trade. You make that trade 10 times out of 10. The issue here is mentality. Most teams, after going back-to-back after 2 straight titles, would relax. They would say the roster is good enough. They would save money for the future. The Dodgers are acting like they are in a 20-year drought. That urgency scares me and fascinates me. It feels like they know something we do not know about the health of our current pitchers, or maybe it is just gluttony, pure competitive gluttony. We want everything. We want the best closer, the best outfielder, and now we want to steal the ace from Milwaukee. Get ready for the hate. If this trade happens, we will be the most hated team in the history of American sports. And you know what? I am ready for it. I would rather be hated with 3 rings on my finger than be likable and watch the playoffs from the couch. Comment down below, who from the farm system would you give up for Freddie Peralta? I want to see if you have the stomach to trade the future for the present.